Hey everyone, and welcome. I'm absolutely thrilled you're here for today's explainer. We're going to go on a super fun digital adventure as we master a pretty amazing program called TuxPaint. If you've ever wanted to turn your computer screen into a literal magical canvas, well, you're in exactly the right place. Today we'll walk through our textbook chapter step by step, line by line, and learn everything there is to know about this fantastic drawing app. So, grab your virtual paintbrushes, get comfy, and let's get ready to create some art.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here's our roadmap for the explainer. First, we'll meet TuxPaint. Then, we'll use the drawing tools, explore magic effects, and erasing. Figure out saving and opening files, and finally, wrap it all up by solving the chapter exercises together.
All right, Section 1, Meet TuxPaint. Let's get started.
Looking right at the top of page 42, the introduction says, TuxPaint is a drawing application software, especially designed for children because it helps the children to learn painting by using an easy-to-use interface. It goes on to tell us that it provides various tools and selectors using which you can create interesting and colorful drawings. So, the big takeaway here? You definitely don't need to be a computer expert to use this. All the tools are laid out perfectly, so you can just jump right in and start creating.
So how do we actually open this thing? It's as simple as 1, 2, 3, well actually, 4 steps. To start the TuxPaint program, perform the following steps. Step 1, click on the Start button right at the bottom of your screen. Step 2, click on TuxPaint in that menu. Step 3, go ahead and select TuxPaint windowed. Step 4, a title screen pops up showing our friendly penguin mascot. And then, after just a few seconds, the TuxPaint screen opens up and is totally ready for action.
Once it's open, you'll see the main window. Let's define the parts of this window so you know exactly where all your tools are hiding. That biggest part right in the middle, that's the drawing area, your blank white canvas used for drawing. On the left side, we have the toolbar, which consists of various main tools used for drawing, like paint, stamp, and lines. Over on the right side is the selector. This shows you different options or brushes according to the tool you selected in the toolbar. And right down at the very bottom is the color palette, which contains all the different beautiful colors you can pick from. Oh, and there's also a help area down there where our penguin friend gives us tips.
Moving right along to Section 2, Using the Drawing Tools.
But before we pick up a single brush, I've got a quick wow fact from our textbook to share. Did you know that TuxPaint was developed by Bill Kendrick in 2002? That's right. Over 20 years ago, Bill Kendrick decided to make a free, fun drawing program for kids all over the world. It's pretty wild to think about how many children have learned to draw using the exact same software we're learning today.
Let's check out the adorable chicken on page 44. TuxPaint actually provides ready-made pictures, which is basically like having a digital coloring book. To insert one, you just click on the New tool in your toolbar. Then, click the down arrow to scroll through and see various ready-made pictures. Once you find one you love, like our chicken here, click on the picture to select it, and then click the Open button. Boom! It pops right into your drawing area.
Now how do we color our chicken? We definitely don't have to scribble it in manually. We can use a pretty sweet trick. Step 1, click on the Magic Wand tool on the left. Step 2, go to the selector box on the right and press the down arrow. Step 3, find and select the Fill selector, which looks like a little spilling paint bucket. Step 4, pick a gorgeous color from your color palette at the bottom and simply click inside the picture. The color magically fills the whole area instantly. How cool is that?
Which brings us to Section 3, Magic Effects and Erasing. Check out page 46. We can actually add beautiful, ready-made flowers to our drawing. To do this, step 1 is to click on the Magic tool again. Step 2, go to the selector box on the right and select the flower effect.
Step 3, pick your desired color from the color palette. And Step 4, simply click and drag your mouse over the drawing area. Just like that, a beautiful flower grows right there on your canvas. And you know what? You can do the exact same thing with grass or even a super cool brick wall effect.
But hey, what if you place a flower in the wrong spot or your paint goes a little outside the lines? Don't sweat it at all. Mistakes are a completely normal part of making art. To remove an unwanted part of a drawing, we just use the eraser tool. Click on the eraser tool in the toolbar. Next, look at the selector on the right to choose the size and shape of your eraser. You could pick a huge square or just a tiny little circle. Finally, just click and drag your mouse over the mistake to erase it cleanly away. Easy peasy.
Okay, here's another wow fact from page 47 of our book. The size of the drawing area in Tux Paint cannot be changed. Now, I know that might sound like a limitation at first, but it's actually incredibly helpful. It means every single drawing you make is exactly the right size to be printed on a standard piece of paper. You never have to worry about complicated canvas settings. You just open the program and get right to drawing. Next up is Section 4, Saving and Opening Files.
Looking at page 48, saving is miraculously easy in Tux Paint. To save a drawing, step 1 is simply to go to the toolbar and click on the Save tool. And that's literally it. The drawing gets saved automatically. You don't even have to type out some long file name or hunt for a specific folder. And when you want to open it later, just click the Open tool, select the drawing you want from the visual list of all your saved pictures, and click the Open button. It's wonderfully simple.
All right, Section 5, Solving the Chapter Exercises. It is practice time. We've explored the whole chapter, and now it is time for the practice questions. Let's go through the workbook pages together like a fun, interactive quiz game. Play along with me here. Here's our first multiple-choice question from page 49. Are you ready? Question 1. What is the name of the penguin in Tux Paint? Is it A, Penny, B, Tux, or C, Captain? I'll give you a quick second to think about it.
If you guessed B, Tux, you absolutely nailed it. Our friendly, helpful penguin mascot, who hangs out giving us advice at the bottom of the screen, is indeed named Tux. Great job.
Let's try a true or false question. Question 1 from the true or false section says, Tux Paint is a program designed for grown-ups to do office work. Think back to the very first line of our chapter introduction. Does this really seem like an office spreadsheet program to you?
The answer is false, of course. Tux Paint is specifically designed for children to learn painting in a fun and super easy way. No boring office work here. Now let's conquer the Match the Columns exercise from page 50. I'll read the tool from column A and match it to its correct job in column B. Number 1, the new tool matches perfectly with D, lets you start a new drawing. Number 2, the magic tool, that goes with C, adds special effects like flowers. Number 3, the paint tool connects right to E for freehand drawing with brushes. Number 4, the eraser tool is easily matched with A, erases mistakes. And finally, number 5, the color palette, matches with B, has many colors. Look at how much you've learned already. It's like a giant puzzle falling into place. Let's do one last quick check. Fill in the blank. The blank tool has fun effects like grass and flowers. We just talked about this one when we grew those awesome digital flowers. Do you remember the name of that tool? The answer is the magic tool. Excellent work! The magic tool is truly where this program shines, giving you bricks, grass, flowers, and even sparkles to add to your masterpiece.
You all did incredibly well today. We've read through the chapter, learned how to start the program, used the tools, added magic effects, saved our work, and we completely aced those practice questions. To wrap up our explainer today, I want to leave you with a really fun challenge from the HOTS, or Higher Order Thinking Skills section on page 51. The question is, which tool is used to create different shapes in Tux Paint? Think about what we covered today, and the next time you open up the program, see if you can find the answer by exploring the interface yourself. Keep learning, keep drawing, and I'll see you in the next explainer.